morning, everybody. Actually, it's good afternoon. That was a force of habit. I recorded a whole segment this morning from in a really not so chilly plunge. It was probably about 60 degrees. And I uploaded it to the computer. I went to listen, and there was no sound. So it appears the mic was plugged into the phone, but the mic that I had attached to my glasses never got turned on. So it was a silent video. So once again, this becomes a fantastic lesson in you just have to react when things happen. There was nothing I could do. So I went in and got some work done at the Washington Inn, and now I'm back to record this before I go into work tonight. So it will be a quick video, but it will delve into a very simple and yet effective meditation that you can do, especially for people who say, well, I can't meditate, I can't not think. And you're not wrong. None of us can't not think. It's a process of being alive. The idea is to be aware of your thoughts. And that's kind of where this one will go into. It evolved because I was talking to one of my clients, and they told me they really had a terrible meditation session this morning. They're trying to break into meditation, just 5-minute segments, really build up that muscle, that meditation muscle, by doing it on a more consistent basis. And they just said they had too much ruminating on their mind. And I reminded them the fact that they were aware that their mind was going off task and thinking is success. That's the idea behind meditation, is I'm aware that I'm thinking. So while I'm going through whatever the process is, a body scan, a meditation, breath work, whatever that process, the minute my mind drifts to, did I pay that bill? What am I going to be doing next week? All right, what's on my list of things I need to do around the house this week? Do you think it's going to be a busy night at work or not a busy night? Do you think that I should call so-and-so, or will they call me? The minute any of those crazy thoughts that we all have rattling around in our head start bouncing out and we are aware they're happening, that's the victory. Because now you're controlling your thoughts, they're not controlling you. Because otherwise, you could go on for minutes, even a half hour. I mean, think about the times that we mindlessly scroll on our phone and realize there's other things we need to do, and yet we let our mind get caught up on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or whatever the tool may be. And the next thing you know, 45 minutes later, we realize we've been death scrolling for all of this time. So this is a simple one. You don't need an app. You can do it on your own. You can do it for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever works for you. And the idea behind this is simply, on our in breath, we are going to quietly say the word in. And then on our out breath, we are going to count. So on that out breath, I'll say 1. And then I'll say in. And then on the second out breath, I'll say 2. And the idea is we try to make it to 10. But anytime we become aware we're thinking about something else, we then take our number back to 1. And if we make it to 10, we start again and do it to 10. So if you want to do it for 5 minutes, you set a timer for 5 minutes and you see how many times you can make it to 10. There's no victory. There's no loss. The accomplishment, again, goes back to every single time we become aware that our mind has gone somewhere else. That's the mindful moment. So join with me, friends. I'll give you an example. I'll talk us through it, but then on your own, it can be something that you do anytime you want to get a quick centered activity. So if everyone finds a comfortable position, sitting up somewhat straight, you could be kneeling, you could be cross-legged, you could be in a chair. And I'm going to ask that if you're comfortable with your eyes closed, close your eyes. But if that makes you uncomfortable, just pick a spot, maybe a foot in front of you, soften your gaze, and find that focus on that spot so nothing else distracts you. As I always do, we're going to start with 3 deep breaths in to just ground into this moment. And on each breath, on that first deep breath into our stomach's going to expand. Just imagine a string from the top of your head pulling your spine straight. Notice the pause between the in-breath and the out-breath, that little moment, and then let your breath go out. And as you do, let your shoulders sink, let your face relax. Just come into this moment. Another deep breath in. Notice that little connection, back and straight, and then let your breath fully out. Shoulders coming down, really becoming a part of the chair and the earth, and feel your feet's connection going deep. And then finally, one more breath in. Hold that pause a little bit longer, and then as you let it out, we're just going to sink into this moment and feel our connection to the earth beneath us. Now let your breathing return to normal. And now we're going to go through the process. So you're going to breathe in, and on the in-breath, you're going to say in, 1, the out-breath. In, 2, for the out-breath. In, 3. In, 4. In, 5. In, 6. In, 7. In, 8. In, 9. And in, 10. We're going to try it one more time, and this time I'll demonstrate what happens when a thought drifts into your head. So in, 1. In, 2. In, 3. There's that thought. I wonder what it's going to be like at work tonight. Will it be busy? And I see the thought and I let it drift away. And then I come back. In, 1. And I just proceed that way. And the idea is you gain an awareness of that thought that comes into your head. And it's a simple process of not letting the thinking mind control, but you controlling the thinking mind. You not allowing your thoughts to spiral out of control and into those crazy catastrophizing areas that they have a tendency to do. So, sorry the cold plunge didn't work today, but this one came around okay. I'll try to get one more. I'm heading up to TCNJ to run a workshop on Tuesday and Wednesday. So maybe tomorrow I'll try to record a little bit longer of a talk and an investigation of a quote and maybe a passage from either some Buddhist scripture or from one of the Stoics. We'll see where my mood goes after my morning meditation. But have yourselves a wonderful day. One of the things that I always like to remind you at the end of these is sit down for a minute, either tonight, tomorrow morning, and reflect. Look back on the day and ask yourself, what are 3 things for which I'm really grateful? And they don't have to be deep and ground-shattering things. Something as simple as my morning coffee or tea tasted fantastic this morning. I got to listen to the birds as I took my morning walk. Whatever it may be, think about the things for which you're grateful. I'm grateful to have all of you listening. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Take care.